Hello, welcome to my channel. I know it's been a long time, um, but I wanted to post a video about this topic because this is what has been taking up a lot of my time lately and the reason why I haven't been making a ton of videos. That topic is breastfeeding. So today I'm going to discuss my diagnosis as well as what that diagnosis means for me and how I breastfeed. It probably will become a series because I want to catch up on some videos sharing what's been going on. So this will probably be part one, my diagnosis and the start of my journey. So you might already know if you've been on my channel before that I have struggled with breastfeeding before with my firstborn, my son. Um, We did try to breastfeed when they were first born for 2 or 3 days, but after that, we ended up having to switch to formula um, because breastfeeding just wasn't working for us, and he wasn't eating the way that we wanted. Um, so we switched to formula feeding, and that worked for us. And now with my second baby, I thought, oh, maybe this time it'll be better. My second kid. Maybe even though I struggled with the first kid, the second one will be better, right? Well, I was wrong. So I did notice with my first pregnancy that my breast did not really change much. Um, but with my second pregnancy, one thing that actually was better was that my breast did enlarge. Not a ton, but a little bit that I noticed. And I thought, that's great. Let's go ahead and meet with a lactation counselor, and then we can take care of everything. It'll be awesome, right? Well, I'm still struggling with it right now. So I have been diagnosed with IGT, which is insufficient glandular tissue. Um, so again, insufficient glandular tissue. I'm not sure if I spelled that right, but I'll put it up on the screen. Typically, they have to diagnose that by process of elimination because there are a lot of symptoms that co-occur with other diagnoses. So when we started breastfeeding, everything seemed good. And this was interpreters going back to clarify. With my firstborn, breastfeeding seemed like it was going well at first. The doctor did an evaluation of myself and the baby and it seemed good. The baby was gaining weight, which, I was surprised by. So yeah, we thought everything was going well. And then I believe it was 3 days after they were born, because the birth happened on a Wednesday. So when the baby was 3 or 4 days old, we went to doctor because, you know, anything can happen. Um, I'm trying to remember. Yeah, the birth was on a Wednesday and we went to the doctor on Saturday. So yeah, that Saturday, the baby had lost a lot of weight. Not enough to warrant an emergency room trip, but we were still concerned. We wanted to see a doctor. We thought maybe it's okay, but maybe we should just go ahead and get the support of a doula, because we don't want the baby to lose too much weight. So I tried to breastfeed with some support, but initially it was not working out. And then a few days later, seemed to have gotten a little bit better, um, but there just wasn't much milk. And of course that meant that the baby wasn't getting much milk. Um, I kept trying, and now the baby will be 2 months old soon, and I've still been struggling. So I did actually have a virtual meeting with a lactation counselor, and that was when I was diagnosed with IGT because all of the symptoms I was having just seemed to align with it. I was drinking water, I was taking my medicine, but you can do all these things, but it didn't really make a difference. And I tried a lot of different things. I tried vitamins, I tried drinking lots of water, I tried other supplements. If you struggle with breastfeeding, maybe try that. Um, Interpreter's gonna clarify some information. So if you name it, I've probably tried it. Um, and once I was diagnosed with IGT, I started to try triple feeding. And even that was just not working. I wasn't getting much. It actually seemed like it had gotten worse than before. Um, because after my diagnosis, I had switched to a different medicine. So, yeah. So I have IGT. Um, I probably will never be able to fully rely on breastfeeding. Um, as of right now, I am using some formula feeding, just trying to get the baby used to that as well still. But I have been struggling.